Looks like I got some film study stuff for the show, so that'll work. A bat, nice looking bat, and some shin guards for a catcher. I won't be playing that position, however. Sure. Go to the options and make sure that they're set up the way I want them to be. User settings, maybe. What's going on? Okay, road to the show. That's what we want right
there. A new season is starting today. And what will you do? Will you push yourself harder when the moment is there? How do you impact your team? What is your outlook? Are you a lightning rod, a maverick, a captain, or the team's heart and soul? What type of player will you become? Are you a pure power player, a small ball, a rock steady, or Mr. Utility type of guy? Perhaps you're that rare but raw combination of speed and power, known as the anomaly. Do you have the arm of the gods, the painterly control of the plate, or mind-bending stuff? A new season begins now. Will you be able to answer the call when the opportunity arrives? Can you achieve your goals as they show themselves? It is true, there is no I in team. So who are you to your teammates? Do your rivals know your name? A new season begins now, and what will you do? How will you make your mark in the show?
Better now, or should I mess with the overall volume? Sounds of the show. Not what I want to do. It's in. There, how's that? Is that better? Oh, okay. Yeah, I had it sitting someplace else. I moved it closer. That should help with the music anyway. show to the row. You can start anew. Use current rosters. Now, mind you, I haven't played this in a while, so who knows what I'm going to be like. USA, Michigan. Starting pitcher. Four seam. Two-finger. Two seam and a cutter. All fast pitches. First name. Here's the number. Arm of the Gods. Arm of the Gods. That sounds like me.
Eric Holmes.
Perfect. I'm looking for something specific if I just keep skipping. It's in here somewhere.
Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospects get one last chance to make an impression at Bowman Scout Day.
Yeah, I'm sleepy already. I've never done any of this, so if I fuck it up, you're gonna see live that I didn't do very well.
This pitching prospect takes the mound for his evaluation and gets some last-minute words of encouragement from the session catcher. Shit. What's going on, Corey? How you doing, buddy? Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance. Who reminds him that he's still got one more chance to make an impression on the big league buyers. Everyone has a personality, even a ball player. That personality influences how they respond to their teammates and their coaches.
Push the wrong button.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the Central region and those representing the West. Jorge Sanchez, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a great mix of fastballs. He has a four-seamer that's straight that he'll ride up in the zone, and then he has the cutter, which breaks away. Two pitches that look the same, that have different angles. And call for it.
So striding in, Felipe Villafuerte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the West.
Prospects, the shortstop, Felipe Villafuerte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Taken, but called a strike. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Holmes isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Striding into the box, Brandon Cabrera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Brandon Cabrera.
First offering on its way. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Now at the plate, William Sheely. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
William
First
Sheely.
delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Nice. Stauffer sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Second inning upcoming here in Florida's Baseball City with no score. Now to the plate, Travis Groves. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
West prospect, the left fielder, Travis Groves.
Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Santana onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Brett Armas. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful from the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
Santana takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Into the box, Michael Matsui.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Michael.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Pops this one up. Holly over to his left, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Standing in, Armando Pulido. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The third baseman, Armando Pulido.
First pitch on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. Urbina comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Standing in, Pedro Chavez.
Batting 8, the first baseman, Pedro Chavez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Holly moving to his left. 2 down. Stepping in, Joel
Batting
Mendoza.
ninth, the catcher, Joel Mendoza.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after two straight one-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete. The Central Prospects lead it here 1-0.
Booyah.
Four to 2 the final score today. Rafael Ramirez pitches well enough to get the W. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
For the Central, 4 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
guess I don't have any points.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Central region and the prospects representing the East. Giancarlo Gutierrez, a native of Minnesota, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Play ball. 4-4. Three.
So stepping in, Dominic Jimenez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
East prospect, the second baseman, Dominic Jimenez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Pitch is popped up. Padilla is there. 1 away. Digging in, Nate Hill, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
First baseman, Nate.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
This is what we call a challenge fastball. Scouts love to see a guy with enough confidence and arm strength to just reach back and fire a heater past the hitter. No analytics or data is as important as some old school mano a mano. The scouts will eat that one up.
Batting third, the right fielder, Desmond John.
In now, Desmond John. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Second inning upcoming here in Florida's Baseball City. The Central squad is on top here, 3-0. Leading off the inning, Andres Delgado, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
0-1 the count. This one's down to third. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. At the plate, Ross Williamson, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
Williamson.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Down the line. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Now in the box, Manuel Mesa. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch.
Mesa.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Strike two as the fastball is let go. Delgado stands at third with one gone in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now that's popped up. Holly is under it. 2 gone. Stepping up now, Russell Holly, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. 1-1 down the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. A man on third with 2 down. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. No runs on 1 base hit, 1 error in the inning, and a man left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Central Prospects lead it here 6-0. Leading off the inning, Tom Dowell, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The left fielder, Tom Dowell.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. Yanked on the ground down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single. Now at the plate, Mickey Daniels.
Shortstop, Mickey.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The cutter runs outside, ball one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Urbina is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Striding in once again, Dominic Jimenez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Wow, that's the kind of stuff that really impresses here in a showcase. That's 3 Ks for him so far, and he's showing he can make big-time hitters swing and miss on a regular basis, which is something every front office in baseball can appreciate. Definitely helping himself in this one.
Nate Hill will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. Holly is calling for it, and that retires the side. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Central squad is on top here, 6-0.
Yeah, this might not have been what he expected. I'm not sure he expected to have to go 7 outs to get the save, but hey, he did, and he iced the victory.
6-2, the final total today. The Central posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Dave Bergman is the winning pitcher of record. Giancarlo Gutierrez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Here now our final line score. First, for the victorious Central squad, 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, the Baltimore Orioles select Travis Groves, a left fielder from the West region. With the second pick, the Kansas City Royals select Julian Montalvo, a closing pitcher from the West region. With the third pick, the Chicago White Sox select Eric Holmes, a starting pitcher from the Central region.
Round 16, pick number 3.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over.
can.
When a player returns to a scout day, having been through the process before, he knows exactly what to expect. This pitching prospect takes the mound for his evaluation and gets some last-minute words of encouragement from the session catcher.
It's time for baseball here on the show. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the Central region and those representing the West. Waylon Murray, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard.
Digging in, Eddie Guevara. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the West prospects, the second baseman, Eddie Guevara.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's taken for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Right.
Two.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Striding in, John Cox, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
John Cox.
From the stretch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. Chopped to third. Tough to get 2. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Into the box now, Ray Ryder. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ray Ryder.
First offering on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ortiz has it in his sights. 2 down.
Nobody, eat it.
In now, Drew Prescott.
Batting fourth. No left
Has
fielder.
a look, now the pitch.
Drew
And a fastball
Prescott.
swung on and hit to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Second inning upcoming here in Florida's Baseball City with no score. Digging in the switch hitter, Tom Park, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Shortstop.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Morales on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Stepping into the box, Doug Vento.
The right fielder, Doug
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
1-1-1.
Chopped down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Next will be the designated hitter, Bill Birch.
The designated hitter, Bill Birch.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball out toward left center field. Lind is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping into the box, Frank Schweitzer. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The catcher, Frank Schweitzer.
First pitch on its way. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Luis has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. At the plate, Robbie Irwin.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Robbie.
First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Lind. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eddie Guevara. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing, and he pops him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Cox. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Push softly over toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Coming to the plate now, Ray Ryder. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set, and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Donald Rosales will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 30, Donald Rosales.
A 2-0 finish today. The Central Prospects took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Donald Rosales earns the victory on the mound. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Here now our final line score. First, for the victorious Central squad, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
To it because I'm going to be going to bed very soon. I don't know if it's going to rain So
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and the prospects from the Central region. Eric Holmes, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Digging in, Miguel Samuels. He will lead this one off today.
The center fielder, Miguel Samuels.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
First pitch, 105.
The 0-1 delivery. Fly ball right down the line in left. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Ready with the 0-2. And another foul ball. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now 79 degrees at first pitch. Hit out towards second. Luis scoops it up, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Ed Peterson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
First baseman, Ed
Here comes the
Peterson.
first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling. And it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time. But if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ortiz sprinting after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now at the plate, Jeremy Ridgway. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jeremy Ridgway.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. A swing and a ground ball to third. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Grounded down the line toward first, and he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Softly hit toward the hole. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Hey, and as they say, they all look like line drives in the box score, but the reality is he made a really good pitch. Got the batter to just roll over it, but the infielders couldn't.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Coming to the plate now, Joe McKee, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's a high pop-up. Luis is there for it, and that retires the side. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Digging in now, Zachary Castro.
The second baseman, Zachary Castro.
Here's the pitch.
1-1-1
to first. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. So digging in now, Salvatore Abreu. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Salvatore.
First pitch coming. Here it is. pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Lind. And he makes the catch for the second out. Into the box now, Samuel Ramos, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Saldana is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Now batting, Felipe Valdez.
For the East, the catcher, Felipe Valdez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Ready for another chance. Miguel Samuels. He got on top of one and was a ground down victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Valdez on at first, nobody out. Again, another foul ball. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This is what we call a challenge fastball. Scouts love to see a guy with enough confidence and arm strength to just reach back and fire a heater past the hitter. No analytics or data is as important to some old school mano a mano. The scouts will eat that one up.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
That's a nice job right there, sitting him down with style. Speaking of which, style points might not matter in regular games, but in a showcase, anything that can put a shine on your performance can do nothing but improve your chances in the draft, and that's just what that K did for him.
Jeremy Ridgway is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball. might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
This is in the air to left. Ortiz has a beat on it, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Donald Rosales gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Central, number 30, Donald Rosales.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Stephen Manuel is credited with the win. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out the show.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, the Baltimore Orioles select Eric Holmes, a starting pitcher from the Central Region.
Again as last year, this returning candidate gets a call from his advisor on the 3rd day of the MLB draft.
What's up? Right, that's cool, man. I said I had something else, some videotapes or something. But, no, I don't want this over that. Much care. What's up, girlfriend?
Don't look at my crazy hair.
I'm looking at that beautiful face. I'm sitting.
Take that ugly ass shirt off.
You don't like Batman?
No, I don't do that.
This actually glows in the dark. It was a Halloween Batman shirt.
Batman.
This T-shirt,
Batman.
parts of it glow in the dark.
No, I know. Batman is just two different comics. Marvel, that's DC.
Yeah.
I don't like DC.
Well, poopy on you.
What are you doing?
I'm getting ready for bed because I got to go to work tomorrow.
I wish I was getting ready for bed because I gotta work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hey, it's 11:11. It's 11:11. Make a wish.
Okay, I did.
Okay. And now I'm serious about this. We really need a roommate and... Oh, hey, I'm gonna call you right back.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. That was Sherilyn on the phone. She's trying to get me to move in. Where are we in the rotation? We're at the bottom.
After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to open the following season with a Double-A club. This new player meets his Double-A coach for the first time and receives some sagely advice about what it takes to be successful outside of the gym or field. Alright, game one. One time got no case.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's the first of three to start the new week between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Greg Nicholas will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully, he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts.
Keep there. 4-4. Take your base.
Now in the box, Scott Guerra. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Flying Squirrels, the center fielder.
Yeah, you're such a nerd. Now, if it
First
really
delivery
rains
to him
tomorrow,
on the way.
I won't be doing much. But, I mean,
hit down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
Like I'm supposed to and find out in the morning. You know, instead of hoping that it does and stay up all night and be a dumbass. So, I'll play one more game here.
Here comes the 0-1.
Goes quick. Goes quick, then I'll play 2.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Well, it's supposed to.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Things about Lansing,
and as he punches him out there, he collects his first double-A strikeout.
So
well, I'm sure that feels good, and maybe he'll keep the ball or something. But you know his sights are set on a lot higher than double-A ball. Figuring out how to strike out a lot more guys at this level as he progresses in the minors will be one of the keys for him reaching the big leagues.
Because it talks so much shit about rain that, you know, I just learned to, you know, go to work and, don't expect it.
The second baseman, Theodore.
Be shocked when it does.
McGowan.
Plus, that's a
Into
better
the
attitude
box,
to have
Theodore McGowan.
You know, hoping for rain. I mean, that's stupid.
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Yep, they sure are.
The 1-0 home. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Settling in now, Derek Goodman. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Don't be blowing my next job now, LOL.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Covey is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. 1 inning in the books here. The Bay Sox lead this thing 2-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aiden Barber. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2 one more time. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He'll get it into second.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Stepping in now, Howie Singleton. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1, here it comes. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Got to wonder what he was looking for.
And that's a fair ball. They'll get it in quickly to the second baseman, so it's runners at the corners now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Runners are at first and third with none out. And he popped him up. And no one will track it down. Popped him up. Ramirez over to his right. Oh, and he whiffs on it. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. First, I don't think they can get 2. Reined in to second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Ready now, Jason Clark. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to short. Right to him. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go now to the top of the third. And Bowie is out in front, 2-1.
Not good, not good.
So coming to the plate, Orlando Cabrera. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Cabrera.
Grounded fouled off to the right side. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Fastball just inside.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Full count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Lind patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Stepping in, Reggie White, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Reggie.
Now the pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Well, same spot.
1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
The center fielder, number 11, Scott.
Standing in now, Scott Guerra. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit on the ground to short. Covey over to his left. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Bay Sox lead this thing 6-1.
I wonder how long they're going to make me play.
Stepping up to the plate, Theodore McGowan. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Digging in to try it again, Derek Goodman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Derek Goodman.
First pitch on its way. Line drive, base hit.
Hey, no runner. Hold it, hold it.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
No balls and a strike to count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Popped him up. Covey is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We played 4 full, and Bowie is out in front, 7-1.
Yay, my first game, and I'm going to win it.
Leading off the inning, Carl Ross, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason.
Into the box now,
Clark.
Jason Clark. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch. In there, strike 2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt?
Something low anyway. Low corner.
Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So striding forward now, Orlando Cabrera comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets ahead 0-1. That just misses off the inside for ball 1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
The count now at 2-1. Clark, base runner at first with 1 out. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and they're at 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Reggie White. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there at the knees, strike 1. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
0-2.
Ready with the 0-2. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. That's as good a play as you're going to see a second baseman make, and he does it to end the inning. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Digging in once again, Scott Guerra. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Eubanks is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Ready for another shot now, Theodore McGowan.
The second baseman, Theodore McGowan.
First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. In the air out to left. Simon is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Another plus on
Ready once again, Derek Goodman. He singled his last time up.
Derek Goodman.
Now here it comes. And they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Weird way to end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. The Bay Sox lead this thing 7-1. Striding forward now is the DH, Aiden Barber. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
The windup and the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Eubanks waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. So striding in, Howie Singleton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Howie Singleton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
That's the only way to combat a nasty cutter. You have to find a way to fight and stay inside that baseball and drive it the other way.
The left fielder, number 33.
Into the box, Carl Ross. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. Striding into the box, Jason Clark. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Clark.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. On its way is pitch number 75. Looked like a cut fastball there, and all he can do with it is foul it off to the right. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
At the
Ball 2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Seared down the first base line. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. 8th inning coming up, and Bowie is out in front, 7-1.
Probably gonna pull me.
Lincoln Steen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 5, Lincoln Steen.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
7-1, the final score in tonight's Bowie jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Eric Holmes gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Greg Nicholas was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
He had 7 strikeouts, not too bad.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Bay Sox, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you.
Oh, that all happened pretty freaking fast.
A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.